Next up, in Chapter 8 of Mastering Meditation, Forrest brings up what is apparently a relatively common thought and belief out there when it comes to meditation and yoga, that you can get into such a calm and relaxed state that your breath and heart rate just straight up stop. And like stop, not just like take a pause, but like actually stop, which obviously cannot be the case. And Forrest points that out in here as well. But he does say how you can get into such a calm and relaxed flow state within your meditation that you essentially just stop caring if your heart rate and your breath is still going on. And then apparently sometimes people can be in this state and they'll go looking for their breath or their heart rate and they won't be able to find it, which led them to think that, that stuff straight up did actually stop. But yeah, obviously that cannot be the case. However, it can certainly pause. So something I've noticed with my own meditations is that your heart rate can really slow down a lot. And then in particular, it can slow down a lot, for me at least, when I'm at the very bottom of my breath before I start to inhale again, which is why I like to insert a pause there. And again, when the pause pops up there, sometimes in the beginning it might be on purpose, but it's, most of the time it's not on purpose. I'm just following my breath and I notice that there is this natural pause at the very bottom of my breath, or my heart rate is very slow. And then what I like to do personally is right when I'm like in between one of those heartbeats and I'm not breathing, I like to kind of just turn off and play dead. And I bring this up a lot, but I find that to be a great way to practice essentially open awareness styles of meditation, where you just want to drop anything, any thoughts and whatever is on your mind at the very bottom of your breath, in between that heart rate when it's at its, essentially the slowest. Just try to drop everything. You have that little moment of complete quietness. You inhale again, you can hear your heartbeat speed up a little bit. Whatever thoughts come along with that, fine. At the very bottom, drop everything again. And that's just been a really great way for me to kind of get comfortable with open awareness and learning how to drop shit. So yeah, with this said, we'll leave it there. And until the next video, keep your meditation practice legit